Hello. It's good to see you. It's Wednesday again and time for our Wednesday night live. So happy to be here with you guys. I have such a great time hanging out on Wednesday nights with you. And tonight we are going to have a blast because I am using the new Spiderweb frame punch, and it is so cool. And I can't wait to show you guys. Let me get my technology all set up here. We seem to have frozen right away, so give me just a second for this page to refresh. Well, we'll give it a minute and we'll just keep going. All right. So as you can see on my table, I have the latest Halloween collection, and it's called Happy Hauntings. And it is so cute. I just love it. And I just wanted to show you the paper pack real quick because it's really hard to see and get a good idea on when you're looking at it on my website. Or when you're looking at it, flipping through the catalog on my website. So I'm hoping you get a better view of it when I show you things here on my Wednesday Night Live with this camera. I know, again, it's not in person, so please remember that it's like 100% cuter in person. Okay, so in the paper pack, 12 sheets of front and back paper. So on one side are these cute little frames. Oh, let me hold that up because that just looks like ovals. They're little frames. And then on the other side is this wood. And it is so cute. And then on this side here, we've got moons and in a dark blue setting with a bunch of stars. And on the other side, this glitter. Really cute. Sorry, my technology seems to be frozen. So it's not allowing me to see if you are commenting. So if you are, thank you for joining me tonight. It's just not allowing me to do what I normally do, to see who's commenting. So I apologize. Okay, so the next one is kind of this scribble kind of design. See how there's that very faint white scribble, but what it reminds me of is a mummy and his wrappings. That's what it looks like to me, or it could be spider webs close up. And then on the other side of that are these cute bats that are in kind of a lilac purple color and black. And then this spooky night with the full moon. How cute is that? And then on the other side of that are these black roses, and they're outlined roses. I like that. And then a stripe design, black and white stripe. And then on the other side, an orange design with moons, full moons and half moons. And then kind of a lilac color paper with stars on it. And on the other side of that, these cute orange. I love it. It's like just your authentic Halloween, what you expect at Halloween, the traditional stuff, a witch's hat, a jack-o'-lantern, spider webs, spiders, a witch's broom. Very cute. Okay, so that is the Happy Hauntings. Now, last week, and then it ended this week, actually, there was a promo going on where you could buy these exclusive paper packs called Shades of, and then they were all different shades of, and they're coordinating paper packs with current collections and then a couple collections that we're going to be getting in October. So this one is the Shades of Hauntings. So it coordinates with the Happy Hauntings paper pack. So it has all, just like it says, all the shades that are in the paper I just showed you. And so this is a complementing paper pack to that. Very cute designs and colors and themes, and totally could be used for something other than Halloween. Absolutely could. There's so many different themes you could use this paper pack for. I do have some extra of these. So if you did not get your order in on time, because it did end on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, send me a message and we'll see about getting you some shades of whichever ones, because there's 6 different varieties of these Shades of paper pack. They coordinate, like I said, with either current collections or collections that will launch in October and November. So they had a Christmas theme, the fall theme. So 6 different of those themes that coordinate. So what we're going to do here tonight is we are going to use the spiderweb frame punch. I have been chomping at the bit. I've been wanting to use this. It is so cute. I love frame punches. We looked at those last week, I believe. We did some frame punches on Wednesday. Maybe it was the week before. They all just run together. But this I have been waiting for because it's so cute, and the spider web is such a cool idea. And I do have behind me, I know it's probably hard for you to read, the instructions for punching out a frame. So what I thought I would do is I was going to grab a couple of these pieces from the Shades of Happy Haunting, because I really like this orange with the polka dot on it. Really cute. And they're little yellow polka dots. And so I'm going to grab those as my background. And then I'm going to use that black paper the stripes. Yeah, there it is. Oh. I lost it. Here we go. Black stripes. And I'm going to punch out a spider web border on this. I'm going to use the border feature of the punch first, and then we'll save the frame for last. So what I want to do is I am going to cut this in 6 inches because I want to lay it across both of my layouts with the spider web going across the top and the bottom. And I want my stripes to be up and down. So I'm going to turn it horizontally, the stripes horizontally. Move some stuff to make my cut so that when I lay it down, yes, I guess it doesn't matter. I could cut it this way too, right? No, I have to cut it this way horizontally at 6 inches. Because then when I turn it and have my long edge, it's going to be this way. Okay. Sometimes you just got to talk yourself through it. Talk about it. I find I talk to myself a lot. And that's okay. All right. So here we go. We've got these 2 cool looking pieces of 6-inch paper, and we're going to lay those across our layouts, and then we're going to take our border, our punch, and punch a border on these. Now, when I'm punching when I'm using the border feature, remember we're going to use these 2 black marks on the front. That is what tells us where our paper should start. And you can feed it in through the right, or you can feed it in through the left. Just depends on what's comfortable for you. I always feed it in on the right. Remember to get it all the way back. Move over here a little bit. There is this little ledge, this little piece that sticks up on the back here. Okay, this guide. I know that's hard to see. There we go. It sticks up back here. And that's to guide your paper so that your paper's straight. So make sure your whole piece of paper is back up against that guide. And then line your paper up, the edge of your paper with that black line on the front, and make your punch. And then slide it through. And then remember, you're gonna line up the design here that you just punched in your paper. You're gonna line that up with the same design that's on the plate over here. Get your paper back against that guide. Line your web up on that plate. There's a blue outline of the design on the plate. So you're going to line your paper up with that outline and then make your next punch. It's really easy. Lots of fun. There we go. We made our first row of spider webs. And now we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just going to clear out the bits. There we go. Line up my edge with the black mark. Guide it through. Make sure it's against the guide in the back. Make sure when you're lining it up with the design on the plate that you cover up that design on the plate. Here we go. We have one. Order finished. Very cute. Okay. Oh, let's move the bits out of there. Line our paper, push our paper all the way back against that little ledge. Line the edge of the paper up with the black mark on the front. And then let me just show you. I know it's hard to see. I'm going to slide my paper through and I'm going to take what I just cut out and I'm going to cover up that blue, the blue design of the web there on the plate. So I'm going to take what I just cut out, cover that up, and that's how I know where to punch next. Use one hand to keep it up against that ledge. Use the other hand to line it up with the design on the plate. And then punch and repeat. Really easy. Lots of fun. So cute. Either side would be so cute. Either color. Now, if the punch is a more intricate design, which this one is not too bad. Not that intricate designs are bad, but doesn't have a lot of intricate. Oh, I just got my bits all over the place here. You may have to, instead of sliding your paper through the punch, you may need to pull it out and then move it down and then put it back in the punch. Because sometimes the little, you know, spaces and the little thin little pieces may get caught up in there. So Some of them you have to be a little more gentle with because of how intricate they are, and other ones will be okay just sliding through the punch. So what I mean by that is, for an intricate one, you may have to take it out, move it down, line it up with the plate, move it over here, and then do your next punch. Just take your time and have fun with it. Gets you in the Halloween spirit. Makes you want to go get out all your decorations. How many people have already decorated their homes? I have not. I have one garland up on my fireplace mantle, and that is it. And it's a kind of a universal one because it's orange, and I can use it for just for fall, like a fall decoration. So it can go from fall to Halloween to Thanksgiving. So I'm kind of cheating, but that's okay. Okay, so there we go. We've got them all punched out in this spooky black paper. All right, let me get these out of the way here. All right. There we go. How fun is that? And then I can cut out my photo mats and, put some up here. I can put some in the middle here, or I could do, let me show you the laser cuts. You guys know how much I love my laser cuts. And these are so cute. And I'm going to need another pack. I made the mistake of only ordering one, and I need two because you need to have one when you do a 2-page layout to lay all the way across. So, I could do, I don't know which one of these I would do, but something like this, the moon and the stars. I could do that across the middle of that. Ooh, which reminds me, we do have the moon and the stars. I'm sorry, not moon and stars. We have bats. We have bats and stars. The latest, the Halloween Border Maker cartridge. That would look cute going right across here, wouldn't it? Ooh, I think I will do that. Okay, but let me show you the frame. And if we have enough time, then I'll do the bats and the stars. Okay, so this is the border using the spider web. Now let's make a spider web frame. And I want to do it with a pretty big size paper. So I think I'm going to do 10 by 10. Remember, when we do a frame, when we make a frame, we need to have even increments. It doesn't have to be a square, but it does have to be even increments. So I am going to do a square, and I'm going to do 10 by 10. So I need my trimmer, and I'm going to use this paper. I don't know which side I'm going to use because they're so cute with the little witch hats and the little pumpkins. I love it. And I'm going to cut this down to 10 by 10. And then I'm going to punch that frame. Okay. We are going to go trick-or-treating with our grandkids. We try to do that almost every year. And so these layouts will go perfect because I do an album for each one of them. And I do my yearly albums. So I need a couple of each of these pictures. I need multiples, one for my album and one for theirs. And so these layouts are going to be great for all of those Halloween pictures that I have to do, because we're all going together and I have 4 grandkids. So I'm going to need 5 versions of the Halloween. So yeah, I need the paper. I'm really sorry. I don't know why this is not working for me tonight. I apologize. I cannot see if you are commenting. Oh, hey, here we go. Maybe for our Wednesdays. There we go. Now I can see it. I hope your picture is better than mine because it's very blurry here. And so let me just stop for a second before we do the frame and say hi to Cynthia. Hi, I'm so glad you're here, Cynthia. And Mom, yep, I could call them spider webs or cobwebs. You're right. And I guess for Halloween, they do call them cobwebs because it sounds maybe more spooky, more scary. You're right. Yep. And it's time for our Halloween clothes. So if you guys love Halloween, get out those sweatshirts. The t-shirt that I have for Halloween has peanuts on it. You know, that is my favorite Halloween show with the, oh my gosh, what's it called? The Halloween, Linus goes out and waits for the, oh, I can't remember. You guys put it in the comments. What's it called in the Peanuts Halloween special that he's waiting for in the field? And he misses trick or treat and he doesn't get any candy. Oh man, it's my favorite. Anyway, that's my Halloween shirt is peanuts. Okay, so I cut my paper down to 10 by 10. And now to use the frame feature of this punch, we are going to use this silver line that's on the tray. And oops, let me make sure I get that in the shot here. Turn it. Oh, can you see it? There's a shadow. Oh, there we go. Maybe there. See that silver line that's going down the tray? And it's on either side. So again, if you're left-handed or right-handed, whichever way feeding your paper in that feels most comfortable for you is how you should feed your paper. And we're going to always start with the edge of our paper and we're going to line it up with that silver line down the tray. So that's what we're using to line it up. Now we're going to put our paper in and we're going to make sure we're back up against that ledge. We still are using the ledge when we're using the frame feature to keep it straight. And we're going to line up our edge of our paper with that silver line on the tray, and we're going to punch. Okay, so there we go. That's what we're going to have with our first punch. Then we're going to turn our paper clockwise and do the same thing. Line up the edge with the silver line on the tray and punch. Make sure it's in there nice and straight. Punch. And we're going to do that same thing all the way around. Turn it clockwise, line up the edge with that silver line on the tray, and punch. Make sure your paper is all the way back against the ledge. That's important. Again, I turned it clockwise. I'm lining up the edge of my paper with that silver line on the tray. Making sure that I go all the way back against that ledge and punch. Okay, so this is what we have right now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to punch out the rest of the edge. So I'm going to put my paper back in and I'm going to line up what I punched with the tray. Make sure I've got this over. So here's what I punched. And I'm going to line that up with the outline of that design on the tray. Make sure I go back up against the ledge to keep my paper straight. Make my punch. And just do that all the way down, just like we did a minute ago with our border. We're going to go all the way down and punch. Now you'll notice my corner just punched off because I made it to the corner. So there's my first square. There we go. Turn your paper. Now we're going to do this side, and we're going to line up this little guy with the design on the tray, making sure our paper is back up against the ledge, making sure we are lining up our design with that design on the tray, and punch. Just like we did when we were making our border. We're going to do the same thing. Go all the way down the side of your paper, just like we did. And now this is the last one for this side of the paper. So now this little square is going to come off of this side. So there's my last punch for this side. So there's my little square. There we go. Do this side. Line up my design in the tray. Make sure it's back against the ledge. Punch. How fun and how cute. Remember when? Ooh, I'm gonna do a remember when. Oh my gosh. Okay, before I do that though, this is the last punch for this side. So my little square is going to come off now. There we go. All right. Here we go. Last side. Remember when you were little and you had Halloween parties at your house and you used to bob for apples? Oh my gosh. You know how terrible that sounds right now, to stick my head in water and trying to grab an apple with my teeth and no hands? That doesn't sound like fun at all. How did we do that? Okay. All right. So my paper's all the way back against the ledge. I've got my design lined up with the design on the tray, and I'm punching. There we go. What games did you guys used to play at your Halloween parties? I know we had some at our house. I know we had a bunch of fun games that we played. Oh, okay. So make sure this is the last punch for this side. So my design's lined up on the tray and my little square is going to come off now. So now I have 4 little squares and my punch, my frame is done. How cute. I love it. Let me get a white piece of paper here in case there's a glare, and hold that up for you there. How cute is that? And you know, I wanted to do a bigger size frame because I want to lay it on. I haven't decided which paper it's going to go on. Give me just a sec here. Let me do this one because that's the back side. But how cute will this be if you do a 4x4, which is the smallest size that you can make a frame, is 4x4. But if you do a 4x4 and it's just this small square that has a web on each side, that frame will be so cute. I love it. I wanted to do a full size though for this because I want to put my pictures, 4 pictures in this. And then I don't know what I'll do around the edge though. That'll be cute. All right. So let's see. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's 8 o'clock already. Man, our time goes by so fast. So here we go. Spider web border, spider web frame. Oh, I've just been excited to use that punch. I'm so happy that we did that tonight. So cute. I love it. I love that. I love the frame punches. There are several that are out right now. We talked about those a couple weeks ago, and this is the latest frame punch, and it is everything I wanted it to be. It's so cute and easy to use, and I just think it gives your layout such a cute look for Halloween. And let me turn this over. Maybe you can see this border here. Ooh, let's just mix and match here. There we go. Look at that. There's my frame in the orange and the web in the in this purpley gray color. That looks really creepy. It's really creepy looking. Spooky. Okay, thanks for joining me again tonight. Sorry about the technology difficulties again. You just never know when that's going to creep up. So what do I have coming up? I have a Friday night crop coming up on October the 7th. That is my next one. So if you got my flyer that has all of my events on it, I know that I had said there would be a Friday night crop this week, but I had to switch that out. So we actually had it last week. So I changed that one out, and so now our next one is October the 7th. So next Friday night crop is October the 7th. And then our next 2+2 in 22 is October the 18th. And what is that? Well, that's where Elisa and I each demonstrate a 2-page layout, and we record those and put them out on our Facebook group so that you can watch them at your leisure and make those 2-page layouts with us. And if you have done this all year long, because we started that in January and it's almost October. Oh my gosh, it's almost October. You will have enough pages to fill an album by the end of the year from all of the layouts we've done this year. So I hope you will take a look at all of those. Our Facebook group is called Let's Get Scrappy with It. And it has all of our layouts, and then it also has our events coming up, because we do have a retreat, a weekend retreat coming up at the end of October. It is Halloween weekend, our retreat. Now, how many spider webs you think I'm going to make for decorating for that retreat? Yes, this could be used for decorations for sure. And it could also be used for school projects for sure. I have to get something off the floor. One moment. Okay. So I talked about my Friday night crop, and I talked about our 2+2 in 22, when that's coming up in October. And then I also wanted to remind you that the advisor join special is ending October 31st. Now, what is that? I will tell you. So when you join Creative Memories, you automatically, for $49, you automatically get an immediate $50 product credit to spend on whatever you want. You also get 10% off of everything you buy, because that is the discount. And you get this beautiful album. It's called Mandala, and it's a beautiful blue with that gorgeous, oh, there we go, with that gorgeous decoration there up in the upper right-hand corner. That's the Mandala. It is such a pretty album. I've seen it from one of the other ladies that recently joined my team. It is a gorgeous album. So you get a credit of $50, you get an album, you get 10% off of everything you buy, because that is your discount when you join Creative Memories. You also get membership into 2 exclusive Creative Memories Facebook groups, where everyone helps everyone and inspires everyone. Any question you ever had about any kind of craft, any kind of idea you need, or motivation, or questions about anything, it's a great community to belong to. I love my Creative Memories community. So you get all of that. Plus, like I said, you get that 10% discount on everything you buy. So, and then that goes up when there's different levels of discount. So, and it's based on your account balance. So as your account balance goes up, your discount goes up. So it's just a great opportunity if you are getting ready to start a project and you know you're going to need supplies. it's a great time to join, because you not only do you get the credit, you also get this album. And like I said, this ends October 31st. After October 31st, the one thing that goes away is this this welcome bundle. You don't get the album anymore, the free album anymore. So I really highly recommend, if you have, like I said, a project coming up that you're going to be working on and you need some supplies, this is the time to join, so that you get that $50 credit. So you've got $50 worth of free supplies, and then you get 10% off of everything you buy. So it's just the best time to join. And there is no selling required. If you want to join just to get the discount, you absolutely can. Nobody's going to pressure you to be an advisor and to start your own business and to sell Creative Memories products. You don't have to do any of that. And also, there is no quota to meet. You have no quota. We used to have a quota with the old CM. The new CM, no quota. So every 3 months, we had to meet a certain dollar amount in order to stay a Creative Memories consultant. And that doesn't exist anymore. That's not part of the plan anymore. You can just join and take advantage of that discount. So I highly recommend, these are the best times to join, is when they are offering these free gifts, because you get that much more when you join. Okay, that's all I'm going to say, because I could sit here and talk about it forever. So I will see you guys all next Wednesday for my next Wednesday night live. And I will see you on October 7th for our Friday night crop, where we will make 3 layouts based on a sketch or based on something else, an idea. We'll have to wait and see till then. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and the rest of the week. We've only got a couple more days till the weekend. And you guys take care, and thank you so much for joining me again. I really love hanging out with you guys on Wednesdays. And I will see you very